Today we celebrate Saint Casimir. Casimir, born of kings and in line to be a king himself, was filled with exceptional values and learning by a great teacher, John Długosz. Even his critics could not say that his conscientious objection indicated softness. As a teenager, Casimir lived a highly disciplined, even severe life, sleeping on the ground, spending a great part of the night in prayer, and dedicating himself to lifelong celibacy. When nobles in Hungary became dissatisfied with their king, they prevailed upon Casimir's father, the King of Poland, to send his son to take over the country. Casimir obeyed his father, as many young men over the centuries have obeyed their governments. The army he was supposed to lead was clearly outnumbered by the enemy. Some of his troops were deserting because they were not paid. At the advice of his officers, Casimir decided to return home. His father was irked at the failure of his plans and confined his 15-year-old son for 3 months. The lad made up his mind never again to become involved in the wars of his day, and no amount of persuasion could change his mind. He returned to prayer and study, maintaining his decision to remain celibate even under pressure to marry the emperor's daughter. He reigned briefly as King of Poland during his father's absence. He died of lung trouble at 25 while visiting Lithuania, of which he was also Grand Duke. He was buried in Vilnius, Lithuania. Saint Casimir, dead at the age of 25, after sleeping on the ground and spending a great part of the night in prayer and dedicating himself to celibacy. Sound familiar to you? Well, if not, maybe we have a bit of road to travel before we get to sainthood. Let's imitate this great saint, Saint Casimir.